Hey guys, welcome to Flippin' Friday. This is my weekly what sold video. I am going to go through and let you know all of my sales that I had across all of the platforms that I sell on. If you are not familiar, my name is Heather. I'm a full-time reseller and I go by the Canary Closet on all of my social media platforms. All of that information is down below if you're interested. Please consider subscribing if you like reseller content. I do put out 3 videos a week normally, sometimes a little bit more, but that's typically all that I have. So we are just going to go through and I'm going to let you know what I sold, and maybe that'll help you with your resale business. I know this is the most beneficial type of video for me as a seller because I can see what stuff is actually worth and what it's going for right now. So I did have a few sales on ThredUp. I'm not having very many because first of all, I'm just too busy to source extra for ThredUp right now. And like I said before, I'm not getting as many clean out labels. They're just not available. So let's just go through the couple. I sold these Cole Haan wedges for $100, although they must have used a coupon because my payout was only $33.44. That's still great because I don't usually make that much profit on Cole Haan shoes when I'm selling them myself. I also sold this Cache leather jacket. Again, if you watch my videos before, you know I sold this before on ThredUp for a higher amount, but it got returned, sadly. So I went ahead and sold it again, but I was lowering the price because it was getting closer down to where it was just going to end. And I still sold it for $90. I made $49.69, which is great. I also sold this Wilson's leather skirt. It sold for $45.99. I got a payout of $12.88. I really don't think I had any more ThredUp sales this week, although I forgot to check this morning. So if there's anything amazing while I'm editing this video, I'll pop it up with a ThredUp sale. Mercari, crappy as always. I'm just like, you just never know. I sold these Olukai sandals. These were men's. They sold for $35 within a week, very quickly. I also sold this Victoria's Secret Swim hot pink bikini top for $13. This came to me in a flip lot. These Gymshark leggings sold very quickly, but not for very much. That's kind of what I expected, and I priced them low to move them fast, and they sold for $22. And then last was these pair of Chinese laundry silver heels. These came to me also in a flip lot, and they sold for $28. So I had a really, really annoying thing happen to me this week with my packages. It was Sunday night, and I was getting ready to schedule my packages to get picked up Monday for all of my weekend sales. Some people said their mailman just knows to pick them up, but like, these people are like not doing that. Like, I would leave packages out, and sometimes a mailman would literally, or a mail lady, whatever, they would come up to the porch, drop off a package, see mine, and just not take them. I'm like, what? So I don't know. So anyway, I had to schedule it every day. The website was down Sunday night. I tried it multiple times and it just wasn't working. So I was like, whatever, I'll just drop them off at this post office close to this Goodwill that I go to in Omaha. So that was fine. So I went ahead and did that. And then all of a sudden, that next morning, I started getting messages from buyers. They're like, this is showing that it's delivered in Omaha. I don't live in Omaha. I live in Las Vegas. And like on and on and on. Like seriously, I had 30 packages and almost every single buyer was messaging me. Some were like just asking me what was going on. Some were like super annoyed about it and super mad. And they're like, you should give me my money back. I didn't get this package. I don't live here. I'm like, holy crap. So I had to tell everybody, I'm like, there must have been a mix up with the post office. I think they must have, I don't know if they can scan them as delivered instead of just shipped. I think that's what they did. So all of these packages were saying they were delivered in Omaha. And then the next stupid thing, it's like somebody bought something on Sunday and then they got that message on Monday, like morning, and they were like complaining to me. I'm like, first of all, it wouldn't get delivered in like hours. People are stupid. Anyway, some of the packages have started showing up to the buyers as I told them just to be patient. They should come to them, and I think it's going to be okay, but it's very frustrating that the post office did that. So yeah, let's move on to Poshmark sales. I sold these Rock Revival jeans for $50. That was my full asking price. These came to me in a flip lot, so that is very good. This next item was from a flip lot as well. It was a Trina Turk top, black and white striped metallic, that sold for $16. I sold these men's buckle jeans in a size 32. These sold in about a week for $25. Next was a soft surroundings black floral modest tunic top in a size large. That sold for $15. I sold this Day of the Dead skeleton Halloween costume for $5.
Pathetic.
Yeah, that was bad. I got that in a fun box a long time ago. I know I had it last Halloween and I never sold it, so anyway, that's gone. Next is a pair of girlfriend jeans. This is actually to Jamie, I think. She goes by AKA the Bag Lady on, I think, all of her social media platforms, and she comments on my YouTube videos a lot. She saw these in my latest video. I had it listed for $45. This certain style was selling around $30 to $40, and so I offered her $35 and she accepted it, so that was amazing. Thank you so much for your purchase. If you guys ever see anything you like in my haul videos, be sure to reach out to me and I usually can get you a pretty good deal. Next was a Theory Kelly Classic tee. It was Pima cotton. This came to me in a flip lot and it sold within an hour for $25. I sold these Jeffrey Campbell boots. They were leather perforated. These came to me from Matt at Why So Thrifty store. He sent these to me in a mystery box that I got from him a while back, and they sold for $30. Next was the brand Lioness. I don't know what this is all about. If you watched one of my previous What Sold videos, you might remember the drama of someone buying this on eBay, telling me they were going to pay. They never paid, came back and bought it again, never paid. Pretty sure I blocked that person. Anyway, it's sold here on Poshmark for $26. I sold these two pair of jeans for $32. They were both can jeans, size 29, skinny jeans. Next was an Athleta long sleeve top. This was sheer striped open back and it sold for $17. I sold this Coach Red patent leather snap square wallet. This I just picked up recently at a little thrift shop for $4 and it sold for $25. Next was a Marc Jacobs purse. This came to me in a ThredUp rescue box. I think it was a name brand handbag box and it sold for $40. I sold these Lululemon All the Right Places Ziggy snake leggings in a size 4 for $25. Here's one of my things, case in review of the person that was mad about this. Let me see what she said, if you guys want to hear this. The tracking number you provided says it was delivered to a Midwest address, not my address in DC. I assume that you added the wrong tracking number to my item. Provide the correct tracking number, thank you. I'm like, well, I don't add the tracking number. It just automatically goes when Poshmark does it. She's like, I don't live in Nebraska. Did you attach the wrong tracking number? I'm like, oh my gosh. So I told him I just dropped it off at Omaha. It should get out to you soon. The tracking number you provided says it was delivered to Nebraska. That isn't my address. I don't know how you assume that when the tracking clearly shows it was delivered to Nebraska, not Washington, D.C. I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm like, I didn't do that tracking number. Like when I print off the label and it gets scanned, it just automatically, that's what you see. And then she says, I still don't have the item. It says it was delivered to Nebraska. If this is the process that you put the label on the item, it's not the post office. This is the first problem I've had with Poshmark. I'm like, oh my gosh. I was like, it's not my fault. This is not Poshmark's fault. It's the post office's fault. It should be arriving for you soon. It keeps going. How can I scan it wrong? Poshmark thinks it was delivered because the tracking says it was. I can't fix this. Only you can. I would like a refund. You can get the money back from the post office because they insure all packages up to $50. And then I said, I can't give you a refund. The jacket should be arriving anytime. The post office scanned them as delivered. Then she says, okay, 2 days ago. I'm like, kill me freaking now. That was annoying. Okay, anyway, that Eileen Fisher jacket sold for $25. Next was a Peter Millar red 100% cotton pullover sweater. This was a men's. It kind of had some pilling and some wear. I did put that in the listing. My brother didn't want to sell it, so I did for $29. I sold this Talbot's red black wool blend blazer career business workwear size 8 for $21. Obviously, that's some of my keywords. I'm still going back and forth with how I do my titles. Next was a pair of new Rock Originals Goth Punk Platform Combat Boots. These came to me in a ThredUp shoe rescue box. As I can see, this person, the order is complete. They were another one that complained about the wrong tracking. They sold for $90. That was an amazing sale. Definitely a Bolo brand to be on the lookout for, Rock Original. I sold this And Other Stories top. This was a size 12 purple short sleeve ruffle. sold for $15. Next was a pair of Theory Tan Linen Blend Business Career Pants. These were in a size 8. They came to me in a they came to me in a flip lot, and they sold for $15. Next was a bundle of $25. It was a Lululemon pullover sweater. It did have lots of pilling, and a pair of Spanx that also had a lot of pilling, so I will take that. Next I sold this Zaya Active jacket. This was a black lightweight windbreaker style jacket, and that sold for $29. This J. Crew jean denim skirt. I would never usually pick up jean skirts because they just don't do well for me. It sold for $12. This came to me in a flip lot, so I was glad to move it quickly. Next was a pair of Bonobos shorts. This is a men's brand, kind of like a more preppy business type of style, and they sold for $13. That came to me in a flip lot. This Victoria's Secret sports bra sold very quickly within a day for $15. It was in a size 38D, and it had a zip front. And that is it for Poshmark. So, pretty good sales on Poshmark. eBay, I have had some really good sales, not really high dollar wise, but volume wise. And I think why I am having really good sales is because I am running a 25% off my entire store sale. I think I have it on for like a couple weeks because I just want to see what will happen. My sales have just been very off and on. And what's happening is I'm making a lot of sales. And I'm getting a lot of watchers, and like I will send them an offer just like $1 below because it's already on sale anyway. So it's really like, what's nice about it is like it shows on here. I think people like when they see this, like it crosses out the original price and then it shows the sale price in red. So I think that's really helping. So yeah. I would recommend if you have an eBay, you have to have a store, at least a basic store, and then you can run promotions. It's under the marketing tab. It's really working for me. It's like, I'm going to keep doing it for a little while and just see. I just paid for my Universal trip, so that was like over $4,000. And so this end of this month, I need to pay off the rest of my Disney trip, which is like another $4,000. So yeah, it's expensive, but we love it. So anyway, I'm like, I need to like get going with the sales. So this is really working on eBay. The last couple of days, I've probably made at least like 10 to 15 sales a day. So let's just get started on those and I'll let you know what's selling for me on eBay. First was a CP Shades Pink Cotton Silk Blend tank top. I just listed this last night on my bus ride on my way back from my volleyball game, and it sold for $24.53. Also, thank you so much if you guys were like praying for me about my whole situation with girl drama on the volleyball team. I think I brought that up. They did so good last night. We had like a team talk for an hour the other night, and we kind of talked about how we need to treat each other and, you know, all the girl stuff. And so we won. They had a 3 out of 5 match. They went all the way to 5 games, and they won the third game 18-16. So it was really close, but it was like, praise. First of all, like I'm really glad they won, but I'm just really glad they just like were not jerks to each other. So thank you so much if you prayed for that. Okay, let's keep going. Michael Kors black leather handbag tote. This was kind of in rough condition and came to me in a ThredUp rescue box. I only sold it for $21.53. Next was a pair of Levi's 711 skinny jeans. These were in a medium wash in a size 28, and they sold for $18. I sold this Naked Cashmere brand. This actually retails for really high. Comps were kind of all over the place. I've had these for over a year, so I went ahead and accepted an offer of $35. Next was a Victoria's Secret nude lined perfect coverage bra. I didn't even have time to put this away in inventory. It was in a size 40 double D, and it sold for $14. I sold these new soft surroundings white cropped pants. These were in a size extra large, and they sold for $18.53. So all of these weird like ending numbers is because of that coupon. Don't judge me for drinking Pepsi at 9:30 on a Friday morning. I need to get through this week. Next was an authentic Coach denim patchwork hobo bag. I don't know why I wrote authentic. I think I found a listing on eBay and I just pushed sell similar. Sold for $50. That was great. That was that like crazy patchwork bag that I got in a ThredUp Coach rescue box. Next was a Marc by Marc Jacobs leather metallic bronze crossbody purse. This was an international sale and it sold for $26.91. That also had some stains, marks, not in the best condition. I sold this Dale of Norway merino wool quarter zip pullover sweater. This did have a hole in it. It wasn't quite the really thick like sweaters or jackets that I like to find from this brand, but still a great brand. It sold for $30. Next was a pair of Clarks Step Up Rose Gray textile ankle boots in a size 11. I have a bunch of Clarks from a flip lot. These sold for $24. I sold these Anthropologie 11.1 tie-low tunic long sleeve dress. This said it was for my promoted listing. I also do promoted listings as well. This sold for $22.13. Next was a pair of Danskos. These were a Mary Jane Fauna. They sold for $39.53. They were in a size 40, so great size. This is a new to me brand and maybe a Bolo brand. The brand is Nina McLemore. This was an orange blazer. I just picked this up at a thrift store a little while back. Had great comps and it sold for $60.53, so that's amazing. I sold these men's buckle jeans again. These were in a size 31 tall, the Alex style, and they sold for $25. Next was a pair of Project Rock Under Armour jogger sweatpants. These were in a size large and they sold for $19. I sold these AG Adriano Goldschmied Griffin shorts. These sold for $20 very quickly. These came to me in a flip lot. It was a new client that I have and I sold them very quickly for her. They were about $5 less than what I told her I could sell them for. But to me, I accepted the offer because it was a very quick flip. And so after I marked on the app that they were sold, she messaged me and she said something like, please don't sell the items so low that I don't make any money. So I was like, I had to explain to her like how all this business works. Like your items are kind of worth what people are willing to pay for them, not based on what you paid for them or for what they retailed for. I said this was a very fast flip. I will try to get, as much money as I can, but for these shorts, that's a good price. And she just said, okay. So I'm like, well. Anyway, next was a pair of Spanx high-rise flare pant pants in a size 2X. These sold for $65. This was amazing. These high-rise pants by Spanx, like the flare or like the bootcut ones, they seem to do better for me than just like the seamless leggings. So definitely be on the lookout for those. Next was a Cabby pivot tee. This was just a striped basic t-shirt and it sold for $13. I sold this Ralph Lauren Sport beige cable knit Y2K 90s cardigan sweater for $25. That sold pretty quickly, I think within a week. Another full price sale, this might be my best one of the week. It was a pair of Lululemon black studio dance pants in a size 8 long. I got these at a half price sale at Thrift World when they had 50% off everything for Labor Day and I paid $10 for them. They sold for $65.88, so that's amazing. I love selling the dance studio pants. Next was a Rebecca Minkoff light pink purse. This finally sold for $20. I had this for a stupidly long time. It came to me in a ThredUp rescue box and I do not like selling that brand. Okay, J. Crew black down puffer coat. I sold this before, it got returned and I sold it again for $35. Next was a Coach monogram black fabric wallet. This came in my last Coach ThredUp rescue box. If you didn't watch that video, I'll link it up here. It was with me and Ryan and it sold for $20. Next was a Nike small sportswear club fleece funnel neck hoodie. Came to me in a flip lot. That sold for $17. Free People green drippy thermal oversized off the shoulder fall top sold for $22. This Victoria's Secret bra sold very quickly. It was a very sexy plunge style. It was in a size 32 double D and it sold for $24. Next was a pair of Athleta leggings that I've had for a really long time. They were the Floral Crush mid-rise Chaturanga leggings, size extra small, and they sold for $10 with free shipping, so not very good. I sold this Catherine's top, however, very quickly. It was a lemon print, plus size roll tab sleeve, and it sold for $24. Next was a Nike women's white sleeveless knee-length dress. That sold for $25. Another item that I've had forever, New With Tags Old Navy Stevie high-rise velour pants, $10. I was just like, oh, these are cute and they're new with tags. Who cares if they're Old Navy? I still had them forever. I don't sell Old Navy. Okay, these two pair of Judy blue jeans, someone bought both of them for full price together. So since they were both free shipping, I just shipped them out together for them. They were both in a size 31 and they were both recently listed. They sold very quickly. Judy Blue is selling better for me and faster in the higher sizes, larger sizes. That doesn't make sense, higher.
Oh, you are so dumb. You are really dumb.
Next was a Miss Me skirt. This was a bling flat pocket mini skirt. This buyer was kind of telling me like, can you wait? And I can pay this weekend. Luckily they paid in time before eBay canceled the sale. Sold for $25. Next was a Lululemon navy blue crew neck pullover sweatshirt in a size 2. This only sold for $13. I've had this for a really long time and it did have some wear, so I went ahead and sold that. I sold these Nike Sportswear Club fleece sweatpants. These were men's. I think I got these for Ryan, but he didn't want them, and they sold for $14. Next was an Orvis jacket. This was a buffalo plaid check snap jacket. Excuse me. I sold that for $25. This actually is my best sale now that I'm looking at it. Birkenstock Sarnia slouch boots. These I got at a thrift store. I've never seen Birkenstock boots before. Have you guys ever sold those? I didn't even know they existed. They sold for $75. That's amazing. Next was an Anthropologie Petinu by Pashma. I don't know. Floral linen kimono that sold for $25. And that is it. So if you can tell, I don't know, I didn't count them up, but that's a lot of eBay sales. That's more eBay sales than I normally make. So I hope this trend continues. If it does, I'm like, should I just like always have a sale in my store? Like, should I just mark my items a little bit higher and then just always have a sale, but maybe like switch it up every once in a while? I don't know. If you guys are like eBay sellers and you do sales in your stores, let me know down below what your like strategy is or what your tactics are, because I would be really interested to know. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I will be back on Sunday, hopefully with a ThredUp rescue box. I ordered, because I don't have any right now at my house, but I ordered a shoe box earlier this week and a fun box. And then just today I ordered an Active Brands box just because I've never got it before and I wanted to try it out. So we'll see. Come back for that on Sunday. Again, if you haven't yet, give this video a thumbs up. If you enjoyed it, thank you so much for watching and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.